Wheel of Fortune's new millionaire Christina Derevyanek took home $1,035,155 on the September 30th, 2025 episode. On an unforgettable night, she became the game show's biggest winner ever in its long history. Now she has revealed to TV Insider whether she quit her job and how she celebrated her big win. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. After landing on the $1 million wedge during the first puzzle, the Stamford, Connecticut native solved it and got to keep the wedge. Then, Derevyanek miraculously didn't land on any bankrupts throughout the rest of the game, so the $1 million transferred over to the bonus round. Instead of the $100,000 envelope, the $1 million envelope sat on the wheel. Derevyanek was host Ryan Seacrest's first $1 million winner and the fourth in the game show's history. The first $1 million grand prize was won by Michelle Lowenstein in October 2008. The second was by Autumn Erhard in May 2013. The most recent was by Sarah Manchester in September 2014. Now Derevyanek joins the ranks of those women. She picked Living Things for her bonus round category and quickly solved Pack of Coyotes after all of her letters appeared. Derevyanek has worked in marketing for 10 years. In her spare time, Derevyanek enjoys watching Hallmark movies, hiking with her dog Hazel, and doing puzzles. TV Insider talked with Christina Derevyanek about her win and her plans for the future. It has started to sink in. The last few days, it's just been such a whirlwind. I'm definitely starting to feel like this is real. Amazing! I honestly can't believe it. I started watching Wheel of Fortune when I was young, and then I played the handheld games growing up in the 90s. So to go from that to becoming the biggest winner ever, it's just a surreal experience. Do you have any plans for your winnings? I am definitely going to invest in a home in the next couple of years. I really think that's my main priority. I also have a couple of trips coming up that I won from the show, Montana and Tokyo, so I'm looking forward to just taking a couple of great trips and enjoying the financial freedom that this now offers me. Yeah, I'm going back. Well, I am back. It was a funny little joke that my boss friend and I had because she accompanied me to the taping. So the whole trip there, we were like, well, if you win $1 million, I guess I should probably be expecting you to be putting in your 2 weeks notice. I was like, yep, and in your mind, you're like, that's never going to happen. So the fact that that actually occurred, we were like, what? But I love working with her, so I'm going to be staying. Extremely hard. I mean, 4 months of keeping that to myself, such a big event in my life, to kind of hide that from everyone for so long was really difficult. But now that it's out there and everyone is able to celebrate alongside me, it's just such a fun experience. And I'm really just trying to take it all in right now and just live in the moment. Did you have a watch party? I did last night. There were probably about 30 or so of my friends and family there. It was just so fun. I loved seeing their reactions. Everyone was just shocked. What was going through your head when Ryan Seacrest turned the envelope around and you saw $1 million? I was in complete shock, as I'm sure you probably saw from my reaction. I started out the game show with the first spin landing on that $1 million wedge, and the chances of holding onto that for the entire game and being able to then go to the bonus round, the chances of winning $1 million are slim. So having to go through the entire game with it and not land on bankrupt at all was just a miracle. The fact that I got it to the bonus round and then solved the puzzle and had landed on that wedge again was it was pure shock when Ryan opened that envelope and showed me the $1 million. And his reaction was just the cherry on top. He was so excited for me and really shared in my excitement. And so did Vanna. It was just such a great experience. The whole game, I knew in my head that I needed to avoid that bankrupt. So I was spinning the wheel the least amount of times as I could, and just as soon as I knew what the puzzle was, I would solve it. So I definitely had a strategy in that sense. And then going into the bonus round, I didn't really think that it was a possibility. It was kind of in the back of my head. And then when I solved the puzzle, I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. And then it was just like, oh my gosh, this just happened. I just won $1 million. It felt like it wasn't going to happen, and it was just pure shock when it did. I did not. It was not pre-picked. I've watched the show for so long that I did have in my head C is usually a good letter to pick and A, but it was kind of, once I saw the other letters that had populated, it really was a game time decision. And those couple of letters that I did pick and that were in the puzzle really just clicked. As soon as those popped up, I knew what it was, so it just worked out in my favor. So it was really exciting. That's what Ryan said. He's like, she's giving me a look. She knows it. Oh yeah, I talked to them for quite some time afterwards, and everyone was just so excited for the show, so excited for me. It had been about, I think, 11 years since the last $1 million winner, so a lot of people haven't even seen that since they started on the show. And like I said, I was Ryan's first $1 million winner as well. So he had been manifesting this. I heard this was his New Year's resolution. So the fact that I was the one who was actually able to bring that to reality was just so cool. Such a great experience. And everyone on the show, from the producers to Ryan to Vanna, was just so wonderful the entire day. Yeah, my boss and she was with me, so we went out for celebratory drinks and kind of just relaxed and tried to remember that this is actually happening to us. This is not a dream. And then the next day, we were back to work and having to keep it a secret for the next 4 months. But now we're able to finally celebrate with everyone, and it's a really exciting time. Oh yeah, everyone was so happy. Everyone who was there for the taping day was ecstatic, and they were all congratulating me. Everyone was just so happy to have even been part of that day. Everyone in the audience, they gave a standing ovation when I won the $1 million. So it was a really cool experience. Everyone was just so happy. I'm very excited about them. One is in Montana, one is to Tokyo. I am still figuring out who I'm going to take. There are a lot of people who are volunteering as my +1, so the decision will be made shortly, but I'm very excited. I think that both of them will be a great travel experience, totally different from one another. Montana and then Tokyo, I'm just really excited to be able to enjoy some time off and just really experience the culture of Tokyo and enjoy some hiking over in Montana. The 2 game shows growing up that I watched were Wheel of Fortune and The Price is Right. Those 2 are my favorites, so I feel like I could do that.